Okay, new for this testing window is the new math test. This is for both Math 7 and Math 8, and it's called the CAT test. CAT stands for Computer Adaptive Testing. The 7th graders should be familiar with the format of this test, but it will be the first year that 8th graders will see it. CAT means that the difficulty of the next question is based on the answer of the previous question. This will create some changes for administering the test. Those changes are, change number 1, students cannot go back and review their previous questions. So that test-taking strategy, we've always told students, if you don't know the answer immediately for a question, flag it, come back to it later on. That can no longer happen. Students cannot go backwards in the test. So once they answer the question, that's it. Change number 2, there will be no review screen for the students to hit when taking a restroom break. This only applies for the math test. So the procedure for students taking restroom breaks during the math test is for them to go to the next question, but just don't have them answer it. And that way, and it doesn't really matter for the students sitting next to them because everyone's going to get a somewhat different test because it's all based on how they've been answering, whether or not they've been getting the answers right or the answers wrong. So not everyone is going to have the same form of the test. So what we'll do when a student needs to take a break, you'll just have them go to the next question and do not answer it. Change number 3, there is only a one-step process when the student submits. So in the past, or for the other tests during this window, such as the civics and the reading and the science test, when the kid gets to the end of the test, there's always that screen that tells them to raise their hand and have the proctor come over and guide them to submitting. For the math test only, this will not happen. Because once the student answers the very last question of the test, the system will automatically submit their test and no proctor assistance is needed. So you will not see those regular screens at the end of the math test. You will see those regular screens on the other subjects tests. Change number 4, on the Math 7 test only, there is a non-calculator and a calculator section. The student will come to a stop sign screen when they have reached the end of the non-calculator section. The non-calculator section comes first. When the student comes to the stop sign screen, you are then to give them a calculator and the student proceeds with the rest of the test with a calculator. Change number 5. There will be students who are paying attention to what number question they are on. And as they go through the test, they are going to think they've skipped question number 9. They haven't. Question number 9 is actually the stop sign screen between the non-calculator and the calculator sections of the test. So keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions, you can email me, give me a call or whatever, and I'll, I'll remind you about this situation. So when students think they've skipped question number 9, they haven't. It's that stop sign screen.